Alright, we're back. What are we doing now? Uh-oh. Yeah, I picked up some silt fence. I want to be a good neighbor. So let's go see what we're up to over here. I don't think I've ever put silt fence in. It'll be interesting. But you'll see why. Oops, parker brake. And away we go! Park right here. Alright, well, we got some stumps. A pile of stumps, small ones. So, I don't know if you can tell from the shot here, but that's all hill up there. And that's all draining downhill. Which is fine. Where it gets interesting, roughly like here is where my new road's going in. I got like, let's see, get my finger right here. This tree right here, he's got to go. And then that little one behind him right there, he's got to go. And probably all these eventually, but maybe that one right there. That's the minimums just to get this thing punched through. But where it gets interesting is this is all coming straight down the hill at me. Maybe pitched a little bit that way. Oops. Maybe pitched a little bit that way, but mainly coming down the hill. But right here is the pin. And it shoots up basically straight there. Straight there. So I got this angle here where all this is going to wash into this guy's yard. Now I don't want to do that. So I'm going to put silt fence in. At least I'm going to try. This is all going to get reworked. I'm going to actually bring the dirt up on this end high and slope it down to pitch the road so you can swoop it around. So I got 100 foot of it. I got to measure this out. I may just do double row just to be cool with it. I mean, I don't know about down here if I need silt fence. Maybe I should. I don't know. Probably got to just talk to the dude. It's just a forest, but I still don't want to. I mean, if I put this road in and then we get like a huge gully washer rain, it will just wholesale the road. So we're gonna go with ounce of prevention, pound of cure. So I cleared all this out yesterday. It was all just shrubs and scrub brush and all this other junk that was in the way. So we kind of got it punched through. Some of these bigger trees I'll end up taking out eventually, but for right now I want to try to get this road established. Because the road's going to be part of the erosion control program here. Here's the stump pile I pulled out. So I was going to use the backhoe, and I realized how hard it would be to deal with that, so I started just using the grapple bucket, and it worked really great. Just come in, pinch, and just pull them bad boys right out. So, yeah, that snarly gnarler, that's probably going to go eventually. They're predicting high winds today, so I don't want to be cutting tall trees down in the wind, because that's generally a bad idea. So I think today is going to be silt fence installation day. Clear out some of these smaller trees, like that guy. That shouldn't be a problem. I do need to talk to the neighbor, because like there's this leaner right here. It's kind of dead. Trunk's in his yard, but it leans over my yard, and it's like, ooh, good. That thing probably needs to go. Hopefully he's going to be cool. Oh, there he goes right there. Maybe he'll stop. That's too bad. Would have been a perfect opportunity to talk to him. Oh well. But yeah, I got to get all this brush out of here. I've been kind of hesitant on moving this brush pile, because I think there's, you know, this sounds like total hippie of me, but I think there's a wren living in there, and I don't want to disturb him until his babies are done being babies. I think they're pretty close. There was a lot of baby cries coming from this general area, and they've since stopped chattering quite as loud, so. But yeah, I'll knock some trees out. These I'll have to backhoe out. I'll probably take those out today, maybe. Just hook a rope to them, cut them, and just yank them over. That'll be the plan. But yeah, silt fence. It's gonna happen. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can really update you on. This is the main part, just clearing. I mean, it was just... This was thick. You couldn't really walk through here. I mean, just total scrub. There's a lot of these trees. This is about what it looked like in here. A lot of these guys. Which I don't know what that tree is, but it's nasty. It's got like thorns every once in a while. So I gotta decide if I'm gonna keep some of this. I think this is gonna have to all go too, because my plan is I got a little ramp right here. And it goes to that section of the yard. Well, I want to fill all this in, kind of make a dam to keep this water from rushing down and make it come around, put it on the road, and fix all that around the building. But I guess I have to trench. I got a trench silt fence in. We'll get it figured out. Some branches coming down. Ooh, that's kind of fucked up. And then the next thing I got to do, I haven't shot any of this with the laser or the grade or anything, but somehow I got to manage to put a road here where this terrace is. There's a two-stepper. Like where I'm standing here, the edge of the terrace, and then this is down a hill, and then it levels out, and that's all flat through there, and then it drops off to the street. Basically, yeah, that's my entrance is coming in. I got this huge-ass tree here that's going to have some substantial roots, so I can't excavate down too deep. So I'm going to try to cut this a little bit, fill that, cut that. So it's going to be a combination cut fill. We'll try to get that figured out. It's kind of an assay, but all part of the fun. Keep finding treasures. There's a nice treasure. Archaeological dig. Boat. Get you a good deal on a boat. Oh well. Alright, let's see where we're at. 7 minutes 58 seconds. Yeah, whatever. Roots and such. So I think the way this works is I bury it to the dotted line. So I gotta dig a trench about that deep. I think these are just loose maybe, and I just staple them on. Stakes go on the downhill side. I'll figure it out. Alright, this is probably going to be a short video. See, that wind's picking up. I'm not cutting any big trees today. Sketchy. I might go see if I could talk to the old neighbor. See what he thinks about dealing with some of this stuff. Here's that ramp. I got a thistle. That's got to go. Adios, thistle. That shit's good. So this is the original height of this bank. That's a good almost 2 foot. So this used to be really steep in here, and then like I know angles and stuff are hard on video, but like from the corner of the house there, following my finger trace, that's a ridge, and the water goes from that ridge this way, and the water goes from that ridge this way. So it's like a hump. Well, that sucks. I want to get rid of that. So the plan is you're going to be able to go down this straight through on one flat area, straight into the road, and then you'll go up and around. And this is just going to be kind of leveled off. I mean, I'll have pitch to it for the building and all that. But that's the plan. Is this is like a parking area going to be, and then that road's just gonna punch up through, and then this here, I may need to 86 that. I mean, that's an apricot tree, but it's struggling. That may have to go. I might have to replace it, and then this will be access from the upper section, and then eventually it's supposed to be a loading dock down there, so you're supposed to be able to like just like load lawnmowers and such, because that was my plan. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Let's get this thistle out of here. Nasty old thistle. When the house next to me in that direction, it was abandoned for a while back during the housing crunch. The guy was trying to sell it and he couldn't sell it, so he gave up, gave it to the bank or whatever. So it was empty for years and years. This is way back in early 2000s. So there's no one mowing the yard, and like a thistle showed up, and these things, I mean, they were like 6 feet tall. I had to go over there and just knock them down. So I was like, dude, I'm not gonna have a thistle factory right next to my house because the bank will come out and maintain their thistle farm. It's kind of crazy. All right, stay safe, kids.